here, but I've been on Twitch, and a lot of people have a hard time reversing in ETS and ATS. Like, people just can't seem to wrap their head around, if I go, the trailer goes the up direction. So, for instance, the trailer goes the opposite direction to what you're steering. So you can be in the truck, or people are, steering into walls. It's mental. I've also people come into my stream going, how are you doing that? That looks so difficult. And well, yes, it is. With these few simple tips, I'm going to break it down and make it as easy as possible so that you'll be reversing into spaces in no time. So what I want to do is I want to come up beside it, right? I'm going to come right up beside the truck or beside the bay. That's the key. Get as close as you can to the bay. And let's say our one is this one. I'm going to come here. This is where I want to be. Right? Now, thankfully here we have a lot of space. You can also do this. If you don't have a lot of space, you just need to come out more. Right? But we'll demonstrate that. So, I want to then turn fully to this direction. And don't worry, your truck will clear whatever is there. And then you focus on that. Folks, you are reversing right back. They want to it's all about little movements. Now, somebody to watch that, I was really paying attention to that. You kind of want to make sure that we'll probably have to come out because I'd imagine, it looks good number here. Yeah, so as you can see, we're going to hit that, right? That's fine. Then what you want to do is you want to come out. So come out straight as far as you can. And then again, focus on the back of the trailer. So you're satisfied? Stop. So, yes, if you go, yes, the trailer will go the opposite direction to what you want. So the trailer, you steer to the left, the trailer will go right, which is where people get confused. They think, oh, I need to go really hard left, I need to really hard right. It's not big movements, right? It's little small movements that you use that make the world of difference. The most important thing is bind this to something, right? It's like you have this camera because you don't need to keep coming back in and checking, back in and checking. You need to come in and check. Right, you can just focus on this. So if you reverse from here, remember we're steering the trailer. Right, we're worried about what the trailer is doing. Right, that's the most important thing. We're steering the trailer. Because if you worry about what your truck is doing, that's when people start making mistakes, right? And people start oversteering and understeering and just making a mess of it. Which is what we don't want to do. Right? We don't want to make a mess. We don't want to oversteer. We don't want to understeer. We want to just lightly steer. So as you can see now, we're basically lined up for the bay. We might have to do little adjustments, but we can do little adjustments from in here. And it's really not that big of a deal. So we're trying to keep the trailer as straight as possible. We're doing micro, tiny adjustments just to try and get it in the back. And I cannot see the bay, so I'm going to line up my camera in the mirror and there. I could have gone back a bit further. No, it worked perfect. Now, look out the window. So we're just relying on our mirrors. But remember, the same thing applies. Focus on you being sad. in the back of the trailer. That is probably the most important tip that someone can give you. I wish I knew that when I was learning. There wasn't that many videos when I was learning, so I kind of had to just figure it out, which took a lot longer than I'd like to admit. You'd be happy to know that with a little practice, even reversing blindside is quite easily done. Now, we're not the straightest here in the very back, and I'm reversing this. I'm not worried about here. I'm not worried about going left. The trailer goes right. I go right. The trailer goes left. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about here, what my trailer is doing. And that's basically all there is to it. You have any questions? Please let me know down below. I really hope this helped you. But if it didn't, and if you're still confused on something, please leave a comment below. I'll try my best to answer. If you want to see me play ETS, and many other games, we stream on Twitch. Link will down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this helped. And as always, keep gaming, stay positive, and of course, have an amazing day.